So after life insurance, after understanding life insurance, let us try understanding what is fire insurance. Fire insurance comes under non-life insurance, children. So organizations or companies which provide non-life insurance, one of the public sector agency is your General Insurance Corporation of India, which is also called as GIC. Right? So let us understand fire insurance with an example. Suppose there is a trader by name Mr. A, okay, and who has a shop, children. Let us assume that his shop value is around 30 lakhs. Okay, his shop value is 30 lakhs. Now he fears that as there is risk and uncertainty in the business, he finds that if there is, due to some reasons, if the shop gets damaged by fire accident, he will incur huge amount of loss. So what he does, so in order to, with an intention to protect as a safety purpose, that intention to protect or save or thinking about the safety of the shop is called as insurable interest. Hope you understood now. Right? His intention to protect or safeguard the shop, that is called as insurable interest. So what he will do, with the intention to protect it, he thinks to opt for a fire insurance policy. Let us take the example of General Insurance Corporation of India. Okay, so he decides to take an insurance, fire insurance policy from General Insurance Corporation of India. Now the next step. Let us assume that his shop is very near to an electrical substation. Let us assume that his shop is basically located near to an electrical substation. Now there are high chances of risk, isn't it? Yes or no? Anytime the transformer might burst, isn't it? So the risk is involved, the risk involved is higher. So when the insurance company calculates, the risk is more. It comes to a conclusion, or it comes to a conclusion saying that this person or this shop is highly risk because it is the proximity to the substation is very near. Okay, so now as per the risk is involved high, the company will fix the premium, children. Based on the high risk, the premium also will be high. So the fire insurance is a short term contract. Remember, this is not for a long term purpose. This is only for 1 year, children. So this is issued for only a year purpose. So fire insurance is a short term contract which is issued only for 1 year. Please remember this. Like life insurance, it is more than 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. So it is called as a long term contract. But fire insurance comes under a short term contract which is only for 1 year. Right? So far so good. Now let's move on to the next step. So the insurance company has decided that the premium is fixed for 20,000 per annum. So he has valued your shop and he is giving the premium saying that, boss, please pay 20,000 per annum. Means for 1 year you have to pay 20,000 lump sum amount at a stretch at once. Right. Now in that year, if the shop is safe, children, there is no fire accident happened, there is no damaged cost, the premium will not be refunded back to Mr. A, children. It will be with the insurance company itself. Once again I am repeating, if during that 1 year, if there is no damage caused to the shop, the premium will be non-refundable by the insurance company. That means the premium will be taken by the insurance company itself. Now coming to the second scenario or second case, if there is a damage, if there is a loss in that year, then Mr. A will be paid the full value of the policy. Okay? Full value of the policy will be paid, children. Now you may ask me, ma'am, what is for the next year? Suppose for the next year again he has to renew the policy. Next year he has to renew the policy by paying the premium as decided by the insurance company. Okay, always remember the fire insurance premium is only for 1 year. So for 1 year he is paying the premium full amount, lump sum amount at one time. Suppose in that particular year there is no damage caused, ma. So the total premium whatever A paid, it will be non-refundable. The company will not refund a single pi also to Mr. A. But then if there is a damage caused, if there is a loss, if there was a fire accident, then the company, the general insurance company will pay the full value of the policy to Mr. A. Now you may say me, ma'am, what if this year the damage has not happened? What if next year it may happen? So again he has to renew the policy, ma. For next year again he has to renew his policy by paying the premium as decided by the insurance company. Right? So always remember, fire insurance is only for safety, ma. It is not for investment purpose. Okay? So the loss caused by the insured is compensated by whom? By the insurer. So he is indemnifying, ma. The loss caused by the insured is indemnified by the insurer, by the insurance company, general insurance company. So if no loss, the premium paid by the insured is not refundable. If there is no loss caused in that particular year, the premium paid by the insured is not refundable. Clear, ma? So fire insurance comes under non-life insurance. So such kind of non-life insurances is mostly given by a public sector insurance corporation, which is General Insurance Corporation. Hope you have understood this.